I'm live. I did it. Kind of strange how that went, but hey, I'm live. And Barbara, good to see you, sweetheart. You made it through the night. I don't know if it's still raining there now or if you had any problems. Obviously, you're able to connect to the internet in some fashion. Hi, Kathy, Andrea, Barbara. Um, Prayers for everybody in the path of that hurricane and the winds and the rain and the floods. Reached out to someone I know got direct hit. They probably can't. Still rainy with high winds. Stay safe, you guys. Thank you for being here. Wow. I watched some coverage. Shell Bell, welcome in, sweetheart. I watched some of the coverage last night live, and of course, praying for everyone. It changed path a little bit. I saw it. I think they said it went a little more east than what they thought, but of course, a lot of people don't have power. Some of the people who normally come here, pray that you're safe. And I get that you can't be here, but praying for you. I don't know. I just feel a little out of sorts from it all. It was a lot. That was a lot. If you've ever been through a weather thing where they call it, oh, you're Kathy. I'm so glad. I hope you had fun opening that. Oh, I'm so glad. So glad. There was a lot of stuff in your box. Yay. If you've ever been through a weather thing where they start using words like something that happens every 100 years, which I went through one of those, it changes you. It changes you. Good. I'm glad, Kathy. I'm glad. I had fun putting your box together too. So, okay, everything is the same. Okay, good. Yeah, it took me longer to get all of the boxes out last week, or last 2 weeks, last sale. So yeah, a lot of people are just getting them. I need to go on and double check to see if any of them are held up anywhere, which could happen. Got a warning from the USPS website that obviously there's going to be some delays, and we'll just take it as it comes, do my best. Everything's the same. I'll start invoicing. Elizabeth, welcome in, sweetheart. How are you? Turn you blue. There you go. Thanks for being here. Invoicing, I will start tonight, but really Saturday is my big invoicing day. Payments due by the end of Monday, and I will start shipping. I don't know how the claims are going to go, but I'd love to get everything shipped out on Tuesday if I could. I have some things I have to take care of here with my car. So I've been kind of condensing my trips. I need to get my car into the shop. So as soon as I get the packages off Tuesday, I may take my car into the shop. Just kind of thinking ahead a little bit. Okay. If you guys have any questions about how to run it, you can pop them in the chat. And we're going to do a giveaway here in just a minute. The one thing I did want to say that's going to be a little different, and that's not a big thing, is that last year on the Friday after Thanksgiving, I did a I'm Thankful for You sale. I went on earlier in the day. I mean, a lot of people are off work. So I went on earlier, and hi, Amy, welcome in, sweetheart. And I stayed on as long as I could. I think I went for close to 5 hours. I went on for a long time, and it was a Thankful for You sale. And for me to hit that every other Friday, I'm going to have to change something up. I'm either going to have to do a stretch of 3 weeks or do a stretch of 1 week. And I will let you know. I will let you know when that happens. So let's do our giveaway. You guys can pop numbers in between 1 and 25. The secret number, the winning number, is below my finger. And the first person that types the number below my finger will get $5 off their invoice. It can be any invoice today or anytime in the future. Or if you would prefer, oh, we have a winner. We have a winner. You can also gift it to somebody. But the number 7. And Kathy, you are the winner. Congratulations. Congratulations. And obviously I did not do a preview. Randa's here. Welcome in, Randa, sweetheart. So much fun with you last week. Lynn is here. Welcome in, Lynn. Welcome in, welcome in. We had so much fun last week. I did on Randa's channel. She's been doing some crafting, really nice crafting. And yay! Didn't do a preview. I did the quickie on the sun catchers. And the jewelry I'm going to show is mostly a lot of my new gemstone beading. That's what I've been working on. It's so relaxing, and it's just what I've been working on. Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it, Randa? Okay, and I do have some thrifted items to show you from my favorite thrift store because they help the kids. Okay, let's do the first one. This one, it's going to be claim number 1. Okay, it is, now this, I don't think this is actual copper, or it's copper that's laminated in some way because it's more of a copper color teapot. This is claim number 1. It's going to be $35. It has 3 strands and 3 as-4s at the bottom. I'm not sure what you would call this wrapping on the handle is in absolute excellent condition. Sometimes you get this style and it will have cracks or it's broken. It has a made in Norway. Now the handle, it's very clean, and I found it clean. Like the handle has some, like, it's just not brand new right there. I can feel like little scratches possibly right there. So the length on this is 23 inches. So if you hang it like this, you're going to have 23 inches. And the lid fits so tight. If you want me to permanently attach it, I can. You can hear that go down like that. But anyway, this 3-strander, I can set this aside, is $35. And if anybody's watching the replay, that is claim number 1. Okay. Then next up, there are 2 of them. Craig Wolf. Hello, Craig Wolf. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I think this may be your first time here. Welcome in. If it's not, welcome back. It's good to see you. Okay, so I do have 2. I just want you to see, and I guess the only difference is one of them has, they're salt and pepper shakers. So, well, welcome in, Craig. Thanks for being here. It feels like pewter. It's very heavy. It's very sturdy. This is claim number 2, $19, and I have 2 of them. And it is 19 inches long. It has 2 strands. Yep, I remember, Barbara, you did get one. it's taken me this long to find another copper tea kettle. Okay, so this, I'll show the bunny up close too though, but you have 2 strands. It isn't marked, but try to get him up really close so you can kind of see him. I'll tell you, he's heavy like pewter. He just feels solid. He had his original stopper down in there. Kathy, you want both of those? You got them, Kathy. They are yours. You've got the 2 little bunnies. I don't know what's going on outside, but the other one is the, just about dropped in. The other one is the same. Okay, Kathy, those are yours, honey. Thank you very much. Okay, the next one is claim number 3. $28. This is the, it feels like aluminum watering can. You do, Craig. You collect pewter. Well, one of the loves that I have in my biography is how much I love metal because of the durability. So we're on the same page with that. It's painted all the way around. It has butterflies on both sides. Now it feels like aluminum. It's lightweight. It still had its plastic insert. I found it clean, but I cleaned it anyway. This is claim number 3. Now, the crystals on here, you get your 3 strands of the AB, 30 to 40 pieces. Do you collect like animal figurines? So you have 4 strands, but 3 of them are the AB. One of them is the butterfly chain. There we go. It's different colors. And the butterfly chain. Whatever, as long as it's pewter, huh? So this one is $28 for 4 strands. And it's claim number 3. Very clean. Here's the bottom. You can see it. Okay, I see Barbara in for number 3. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. You got it. When I was a kid, my dad used to buy a lot of the Franklin Mint items, that big pewter plates. Oh, all right, Barbara, you'll love that one. Big pewter plates. Hello, Apple. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. Good to see you. A lot of the Franklin Mint things that he would get were pewter, and I just remember that as a kid. Okay. Here's a sun catcher. This one is going to be $14. Joanne, you didn't know I was on. I didn't do very many videos this last week. I didn't do a preview. It's just kind of how my week went. You know, sometimes it just goes that way. It's not how it's going to be always in the future, but thank you for being here, sweetheart. This is a copper color. I don't know that it's really copper. It's definitely metal. It's a holiday star. It is 15 inches long. It's claim number 4. And the reason I'm calling it holiday is because the piercing looks like holly. It is a copper color. I see you, Barbara. You have 2 strands. And then that, you got it, Barbara. You got it, sweetheart. Thank you very much. I'm glad everybody is here. And for those who couldn't be here, prayers for you. Many people are out without internet and have way more important things. Oh, Joanne, will you tell Selena I said hello? We keep missing each other. We every once in a while when we cross paths though, it's just like long lost friends. I love her. Okay, Belle, Snowflake. We have two options. Okay, so this is what these little things looked like before, and then I added this little loop down here. Uh-oh. I've been having some internet issues. I actually think it's my laptop. Hopefully I'm still here because I see that it says chat disconnected. Successfully connected. Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully you can. If it keeps happening, same really Chevelle, okay, and I don't know if it's my laptop or if they did a change in internet here. If it keeps happening, I'll shut down YouTube and go straight on StreamYard. It'll use up less internet bandwidth or whatever they like to call it. We'll try that. I shut everything else down. Okay, so these little bells, I do have 16 of these little bells, and I did keep this ribbon on there because it has the iridescence to the ribbon, which I thought went really well with the AV effect of the crystals. So I just don't think I'm going to run out, y'all. So I'm going to show the first one. The first one is a longer one. It is $9. It is 19.5 inches long, reading my notes. And you get this little bell. It does make a noise. Craig, did you just send it right now? Because there is a jot form pinned up at the top of this chat box. There's like a black little oval, and there's a link you click. I don't see it in my email yet. So if you are okay with filling out that jot form, I will get that notification when it gets, it takes a few minutes. So this is a one strander. Now you're going to get 3 snowflakes. There's a small snowflake, a medium snowflake, another small snowflake, and of course I ended with the as for. Okay, so claim number 5, and we can do multiples. I do have up to 16 of the long. I'm going to show a short one, so you can hold off if you want to see the short one as well. So the long bell is $9 on that one with snowflakes. And then the one that I'm calling an ornament is claim number 6. The ornament is shorter, claim number 6, and the ornament is $6. Again, like the material on these bells is like stainless steel. It feels and weighted like stainless steel. And there's that. $6. I do see claims coming in for the number 6, the shorter one. Okay, so I see Kathy would like 6 of them. Thank you, Kathy. And I see you too, Barbara. I'm assuming 1. So 7 of the 16 are gone. It means we still have 9 left. But I did want to grab them all because I really loved how okay, it should click here in a minute. I just really loved how the snowflakes were pierced. I loved how shiny. I loved the quality of that metal, and that I could add snowflakes to them. So there's that. The long one is number 5, and the shorter one is number 6. So Joanne would like 2. You got it, sweetheart. And Joanne, I sent your box off, honey, really fast. Hopefully you got tracking on that. Okay, all right. Okay, there's that. Then, next up, this was inspired by a custom request. The one I'm showing you, I can duplicate. because this one I'm going to show you was already made for somebody, and I can do another one, and I'll show you the beads. So number 7 is a peach aventurine, peach colored. It may not be shown, but it's a pale peach with your cross. And then I added 1, 2, 3 more peaches, aventurine stones, and an as for crystal at the bottom. Okay, so this one is claim number 7, 21 inches long, and it is $17. I do have enough. I have enough peach aventurine to do one more. So I just thought I would offer that to you all. The peach does look very, very pretty with the Aurora Borealis colors that are given off. So there's that one. That is claim number 7. One available, one more, and I will make it to be identical. Okay. Then another one that was inspired by, oh, I heard the click. Craig, I heard your click. I'm pretty sure that was you. Let me see. Oh, nope, I didn't get it yet. I did get an email from somebody I've been concerned about. I'm not going to read it now, but it's good to hear it. Good to hear it. Good to hear that she was able to send an email. Number 8. Let me check one more time, y'all. I don't know if you can hear the clicks that come through on the. Yes, Craig, I have your information, and thank you very much for filling that out. I really, really appreciate you. If there's anybody here and I'm not acknowledging you, I've had a couple instances of people chatting, and then it's like in an invisible chat. Email me, and I may not be able to fix it right here on the live, but I can go manually enter your name on moderators, and then it should be fine. Okay, so number 8. Number 8 is $19, and you can kind of hear the little as for crystal hitting the angel wings. I've used a midnight blue at the top. That is a check glass bead, and I added another check glass. I see you, Barbara. And it ends in the as for crystal. So this is a midnight blue, and I can definitely do that. Okay, Barbara, I will be making that exact thing for you. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Now the next one is amazing, but I have to give you a condition report on this. I love owls, and I know some other people do too. This I did purchase from the thrift store. There is a repair on it that I didn't notice until I got home. Just want you to know that, like, there's been a repair down here where I used the fishing line. There is a repair, and I wrapped it with the fishing line. It's very well done, but I understand if that doesn't work for you. But I decided to go ahead and make him a sun catcher because I want to display him. If nobody else wants this great owl, I'll give you the number in a minute. It is marked on the bottom. And of course, at this exact moment, I can't remember this brand. I do know that mark, though. Can't think of it at the moment. Okay, so this is claim number 9. And because of the repair, he's just $20. Normally, he would have been like $26. He's a great, realistic looking owl. You have 2 strands, and I'll give you the length on this. Owl is 24 inches long. It's 24 inches long, and I understand if that repair makes it a no-go. No worries. It's a gray owl. That's the thing. I'm trying to think of that. It'll come to me later what that brand is. There he is. So cool. Okay, so that is claim number 9, $20. He'll just be hanging over here. Now the next one is a scriptural angel. This is claim number 10. She's $19. It does have a scripture. I'll read it to you, but she has a scripture down at the bottom. She's very pretty. She's holding a bird. And she has flowers on her dress. The trim is a gold color. And the scripture says, a guardian angel to grant you inner peace. Oh, I guess it doesn't have a scripture. I thought it was a Bible scripture, but I don't see the address. Here's what the bottom says. So I take that back. It's not a scripture. It does say a guardian angel to grant you inner peace. And she is $19 and 22 inches long with 2 strands. Okay, so there is that one. Put that back very carefully. The next two, I did 2 different styles, although I could change it up. These could be changed to match. It's a gold tone candle holder with the handle. This is the more simpler one. It is $16. I want to tell you something else before I give the number. $16. Okay, so this little, I was going to cover that up with a crystal, but I noticed that light was coming through that piercing. It was really giving off some different colors. And so this could slip off. Okay, I just want you to know. I'll probably ship it with that off. It just slides on. It's very easy to do, but I will probably ship it. Angel 10. Okay, Barbara, I got you for the angel, sweetheart. Got you. Thank you. Okay, so this style is 19 inches, and it is $16. $16 for this kind of unique. You may not be able to fully see how the light is coming through here, but it's pretty cool in person how the light is going through. Now the other option I have, because I had 2 of these that matched, has 3 strands, and I'll show that next. So the single strand is claim number 11 for $16. Okay, now I'm going to show you the triple strand. This one. The triple strand is claim number 12, and it is $24. Everything is the same. You still have this little hole or piercing that lets light through. And we know that light on the crystals brings us rainbows. This one has 3 strands. I made the asked for crystals separated. As they catch the light, they're really going to throw your rainbows. This one is $24, claim number 12. Same length, because I used the center strand is the same length. So it is also 19 inches long on that one. And that is claim number 12. If one were to sell and you wanted one to be exactly like that, I can change them up. Hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Okay, that is it for the sun catchers. I'm going to pause my camera and go over to the jewelry. Is the next stage. Okay, I'll be back momento. Thank you everyone for being here. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. Back to the squeaky chair. All right. I'm going to show some of the no, I think I'm going to show gosh, what am I going to show? I'm going to do those after this. Show a few hooks, couple of things, little small silverware creations, and then I'll go into the beaded necklaces. Okay. Claim number 15. I have 2 of these, and they are $5 each. These were just made today. They are the silver-plated, medium-sized spoon hook. I put 2 magnets on the back. I have 2 of these, claim number 15 for $5. I have 2 of them. There's that. And then, back over here. Glued it completely set. I have 3 of the large stainless steel. This is claim number 16. 15 times 2. You got it, Kathy. Thank you, sweetheart. And I'll keep making those as I get them in. Okay, so these are the large size stainless steel hooks. I have 3 of them. Claim number 16, $5 each. Claim number 16, $5 each. And then I have 1 of the round shape. Amy, I got you for 1 of those, sweetheart. If you wanted more than 1, I'm assuming 1. I'm sorry that I need to get this chair. Something needs to happen to this squeaky chair. Okay, so I have Amy, and I have, okay, Kathy wants the last 2. Okay, ladies, thank you. Thank you, thank you. They come in handy, don't they? Okay, and then I have 1 of the round shape. This is stainless steel, medium size, claim number 17, and it is $5. The hooks are $5. This is number 17, right, Amy? I use them a lot in my garage on my metal cabinets. Barbara wants number 17. You got it, sweetheart. I have some of my tools hanging there. I can just grab it off. I have my apron hanging on there. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Barbara came in, but I will be making more in the future, dear. On my chat, I see Barbara first. Sorry, honey. Okay. Then, oh, this chair. Number 18. Number 18. I have 2 easels. Thanks, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. You keep disappearing, Kathy? Uh-oh. Somebody is liking them. Okay, so we have 2 easels tonight. They're the same pattern. They are the beautiful romance with the lilies, kind of an Art Nouveau look. Okay. Claim number 18. They are $11 each. And I do have 2. Of course, I have to show you with the little card, but there are 2 of these. I think the light might be making it hard for you to see these beautiful lilies. Nice patina on those too. So 2 of those, claim number 18, and they are $11 each. So there's that. Did not get any more forks this week. Now, this is going to be a very unusual offering from me. But I have some beads. I have a really good deal on some beads. I have 29 strands of these beads, and they're going to be $1 per strand. Here's what they look like. I have them grouped up. So this would be one strand. They're very sparkly. These are labeled glass blown beads. Okay. I measured the strands, and there's like a little bit of space in the string. So working around that, I'm going to say 14.5 inches, but it's definitely longer than 14.5 inches. So one strand of the hand blown is kind of a charcoaly gray color, very sparkly. They are $1 each. The claim number is 19. And if you're interested in these, just let me know how many strands you would like. And here's the other bunch of them. These would be also great if there's, somebody who's getting into jewelry. You could also get these, use these for needlepoint. Joanne wants 4 of them. You got it, sweetheart. You got it. Thank you. You got it. You got it. But I did get these beads. I can't use them all. So I decided to share them with people. Or if you know of somebody who is looking for beads, these are nice glass blown beads. Here they are. And they're not really seed beads. That's, Amy, that is really a good question. Those teeny tiny seed beads? They're not that small. And of course, I've not been able to find my ruler all week. My millimeter ruler. They're 1/8 of an inch. And of course, the size varies. You know how they are. They're handmade, so they're slightly varies. But I'm going to say they go as big as 1/8 of an inch. Whatever that is in millimeters. So thank you, Joanne. 19 times 3, Amy, you got it. Thank you, Amy. You got it, you got it. Okay, but I will have these probably for a while until I use up what I want to use, and you guys get what you want. So we got that. Okay, there's that. Gemstone necklaces. I was working on these throughout the week in the evening, but then today, just kind of to like get relaxed, I was working on these a little bit today, and some of the ideas are really like hitting me. So I don't. I want to be able to customize them to if you just want the chain or if you want a pendant that matches. I don't know. There's so many variations that could be done. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. And which one should I show first? I bet I'm going to show. I'll show the cross one that was shown in a short video. Now, the cross went on the Amazonite, and the cross is an enhancer. So the bail will open up. That's what an enhancer does. The bail opens up and you place it where you want on the chain. So you can wear, you know, the enhancer with or without. This enhancer is also reversible. The colors are black, and when I look this up, they're saying turquoise color. I say it leans green turquoise. The cross is Premier Designs. Every place I went called it silver tone. So I'm going to stick with the silver tone. Yes, right, Amy. When I'm creating, and I think because this is so new to me, I'm still working out all the variations that will work, and then which of those are best suited to you all. Because what's included does affect the price. So I think what I'm going to do is offer the chain. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll offer it with the cross because that's how I was showing it. I want you to know I do have another Amazonite chain. I have a different pendant. So if you love this, go for it, okay? If you love it, go for it. With the cross. If nobody wants it with the cross, I will separate it. This is a lot of words. I want you to get what you want, okay? The length on this chain is 25 inches. I did add the magnetic clasp, okay? The chain is the same thing. The chain is closed link, which means you can't just take little pliers and open it. You actually have to cut a link and remove the cut link. So your chain is not going to pull apart. I'm going to, I don't know what, I have all these things written down. Okay, so the cross is one of a kind. I would not be able to duplicate this, so I am going to do a start bid, and I'm going to start it at $30. If anybody's interested, you would be getting. This is where we don't have numbers. We put the price, so the start bid is going to be $30. So you have this handmade, starting at $30. Where I've wire wrapped each Russian Amazonite bead on with stainless steel. And if there's anybody else interested, you can do $1 increments. It doesn't bother me at all. Thank you, Barbara. Appreciate your bid. I am wearing I can take this off. So this length, this 25-inch length, is a great length. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see. It's a great length. You can still layer with it. You can take the enhancer off and wear just the chain on it. But I'm going to start counting this down because I don't see any other bids. Count this down to my sweet Barbara. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'll type sold into the chat. Barbara, that is yours, sweetheart. Thank you very, very much for $30. Piece of paper. It is. And it's one I can't duplicate. Yay. It's so easy to put on too. I've noticed that I've just been gravitating towards just wearing these every day because it's so easy to put on. I love it. Okay. All right. Now, next up, bear with me because I wrote all this out and I started to make one and I was like, but I can do this and I can do that. Maybe you guys will like this. And so bear with me if you can. Now, okay, I think what I'll do is I do have another Amazonite, but I'm going to show the amethyst next because the amethyst will show you a finished pendant that I made from a gemstone. And then you'll know what I'm talking about when I get to the next one. Okay, so this one is so beautiful. Amethyst. These all have the magnetic clasp. They all used closed link chain. This one is a paper clip chain. And you have it's all wire wrapped on with stainless steel. Then at the last minute today, this is an amethyst bead. And you can see the little ball pin at the bottom. I turned it into a pendant. Okay, so this pendant, the bail, it's on there. Unless you want me to remove it before sending it. Okay, so this one with the pendant that I made, the paper clip, and it's stainless steel. It's closed link. I was like, I love this chain. Okay, so the amethyst, the length of this chain is 20 inches. It's 20 inches. Still very, very wearable. If you want it longer, I do have 6 more pebble amethyst beads. I could make this longer. Okay, so let's start this. Let's start this at $25 if you want the pendant. If you want the pendant, we'll start this at $25. If you don't want the pendant, it is all put together, wire wrapped, put together with a stainless steel bail. Now, if you don't want the pendant, I will make one without the pendant, or hope that kind of makes sense. Okay, so MJ, oh, I'm so happy to see you, MJ. I hope all is well with you, sweetheart. Okay, so I see Shelbell and then Barbara, MJ. Okay, I see right now the high bid, and I am calling these in the order that I see them. Okay, I see Barbara in at 26. Barbara, you outbid yourself, sweetheart. Barbara's still at 26, and I know you're probably seeing somebody else first. But from what I am seeing, it is Barbara is the high bid. I won't let you outbid yourself. I know lag and everything can be funky. On this, I see MJ at 28. Oh my gosh, you guys. This makes me feel like my work today was like I was hitting the mark. Because if anybody wants one of these, I want to do it the way you want it. So I see MJ at 28. Stainless steel. All the metal is stainless steel. Closed, linked, or wire wrapped on. I see Barbara at 29. And again, that length and this. Very, very wearable. And this one. Oh, thank you, Joanne. Thank you, MJ. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm stopping the bidding at $30. I don't want to go over 30. Barbara, I will order some more pebble amethyst because I was going to anyway. I have more of these. I just don't want this to go over $30. And Barbara, I will make you one, but I am going to stop it at $30. So, Barbara, I know you trust me and know I will get her done. It just will take a while for me to get her done. And MJ, congratulations, sweetheart. I hope it's okay to do what I just did. I did not want this to go over a certain price. To be just really ethical and fair. That's where my heart is to always do the right thing for you, all of you. I will make you one, honey. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Okay, let me, I keep saying okay. Thank you, MJ. I can do whatever, MJ, and you are so, that's just the sweetest thing. It's up to you guys. Okay, MJ, I'm going to sell it to you, sweetheart. And Barbara says she can wait. And what I will be doing tonight, I know I said I'm going to invoice heavy tomorrow. Tonight I'm going to go on and source. I already made sure I could get them. Thank you so much. Like, this just made my day because making these has been so relaxing for me. I want to do more. Okay, so now that I've explained and you've seen how I did the pendant, I have another Russian Amazonite to show. Make sure I get the right length. This one is a little shorter than the first Amazonite. This Amazonite is 21.5 inches long. Oh, thank you, Shellbell. This is fun. So this is the necklace. I used all of my very last pieces of the Russian Amazonite, which ended up being the length of 21.5 inches. Just a little like in between the first two. Okay, and then as I was sitting here today, I have this. Let me put this on a piece of wire so I can hold it up for you all better. This is what I would make the pendant from, if you want the pendant. And I'll do my best. You've got this Amazonite with this necklace. They look beautiful together. So I will start this one at the $25. The $25 is the start bid. And if you do not want that pendant, we will figure it out. So this one, and then this one would have this pendant. This pendant is not as expensive as the cross. I do always cost things out because I want to make sure that I'm being fair with the pricing too. So your pendant would end up being attached the same as this one is. I just didn't get that done before it was go time. So that one starts at 25. Okay, and I can set that aside. I'm not seeing any bids for that one. No worries. But then the next one was not in the preview. The next one was not in the preview. I made this I finished it actually. Okay, this one that I'm going to show you is very long. The stone is called Black Labradorite. So it's a very dark charcoal gray. It has some flash, not as much flash as your other Labradorites. There is some in there. Okay, so this chain is 28 inches long. So this is a long one. Then I was going to offer the chain starting at 20, but then I found this beautiful pendant. This could be made into a pendant that looks absolutely gorgeous with this. Maybe you have your own pendant. So if you want, I'll just start with the chain. We'll do the chain. We'll start this chain at $20 for just the chain. And then if somebody wants a pendant, I'll just add on a little bit extra for that. But this is very long, great for layering. I had these beads here for someone wanted earrings in that stone, and I still had a whole bunch left over. So there is that. The Black Labradorite. Nice flat pebbles on that one. So I will set that one aside. And then the last one is one, I don't know if the person who wants this is going to be here today because this pendant, I did purchase this from another seller on YouTube, Gems. She has a long name. She's a certified gemologist, and she does test her sterling. Oh, I see Amy in for 20. Okay, Amy, you are liking the Black Labradorite chain for 20. I'm going to count this down. Yes, Jen, I'm going to count this down. So if anyone else is interested, now would be the time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. Okay, congratulations, Amy. And I know we have some serious lag here tonight, so this is going to be Amy on that. Great deal on that one, dear. Thank you very much. Okay. I did purchase this pendant from Jen, because I loved it. She does test her silver. It's marked on the back, sterling S star, and I could also see on there, if you can't see it, but it's there, you can see where she scratched. Okay, this is not native. Okay, this is not native. It is turquoise, it is sterling, but it is not native. That S star, I looked it up a long time ago. It's not like a big name person, okay? So please know that. Now, what I loved about this was, let me see if I can get rid of that. It was the turquoise. Has that coppery in it. And you even have these little tiny ones around. They are bezel set. Yeah, I love the bail is ginormous. Okay, so this chain, this bail is so large. This is one of the variations I'm looking. I need large bails. Comes off and on. Now, the stone on this chain is not turquoise. It does have the magnet clasp, but I bought this stone a long time ago. It is pebble. The color tone matches the turquoise, but it is not turquoise. At first I thought it was apatite, but when I went to look at the picture of what I tried to find my invoice, could not find it anywhere. If I do find it, I will let you know. It is a natural stone. It's not turquoise. It's beautiful. I would wear these two together any day of the week. And I can't believe I'm selling this turquoise because I love it. But it goes so well with this chain. If anybody, and I'll give you, the length. The length of the total length of the chain is 23 inches long. I used all of my last beads that I had here. I'm hoping you can see this amazing turquoise. Okay, this hurts. I'm going to start it at $75. And I'm okay if the person who would want it isn't here. It's okay. But I did want to offer you guys, I do tend to offer you all the things that I love. So if you have any questions about this, please pop them in the chat. Not native. It is sterling, tested sterling. It is turquoise. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. I'm not going to show it right on this shirt, but it's that. Yes, it is. It's definitely, if you like the look, if you like, which I do, people will look at you. Oh, thanks, Shell Bell. I really do care about you guys. I think about you and I miss you. And first thing I'm going to do when I'm done here is go read the email from someone who couldn't be here tonight because of the hurricane. I wanted to check on her. So, okay, no problem. I knew that was a long shot, but I did want to show you things that I can do. I'm going to be working on these more over the next couple of weeks because I'm having fun and it's very relaxing. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so the only ones that are left were the most recent one, the turquoise pendant, were the second Russian Amazonite. Okay, I'm going to show this ring though too. I did get some Larimar in just today. I went to the post office and picked up some Larimar. Larimar. I only have it halfway finished, but this is going to be coming up. This one won't have a pendant. It'll be just a chain, and it'll finish. When I'm finished, I have enough beads to make 2 of them. Here it is. So it's halfway done. I was going to finish at a nice length. I don't have a Larimar pendant to add, but it's going to finish at about 21 inches, just shy of 21 inches. A lot of people like Larimar, Amy. It's going to finish at just shy 21 inches, so a beautiful length. So I'm going to work on, I'll have 2 of those in the future, if that's something you guys want to think about. Okay. And then I also got some natural aquamarine, enough to do 2 chains coming up. So I did, both of those stones are a little spendy, but I'm going to be bringing them to you guys for a really good price. I hope you think so. Okay, so this ring, I do have this spoon ring. Hurry. You know, maybe this should be the week that I do one week. I'm off track for Thanksgiving Friday. So let me let me see how fast I can get it going. I'll let you guys know. You know I communicate, over communicate. Okay, here is an antique spoon ring. This is my last one in this pattern. It is this is my oldest one. This is my oldest one. You guys have seen this before. I did sell, list these on Etsy. And I had just this one, and I thought before I relist, because there is a relisting fee, before I relist, I'm going to show it to you all. And then if nobody is into this tonight, I can just go ahead and relist it. But the year is, yeah, I have to get my car fixed, Barbara. I really do. I have a local guy I'm going to take it into. I know. Well, it's just day by day here, day by day. It's from 1860. 1860. So the pattern is called shell number 2. Shell number 1 was not as ornate, so I think they redesigned this and came up with shell number 2. I can do size 7 through 9 on this bypass, 7 through 9. Claim number 14, and it is $15 for this very old, very striking pattern. My last one, it is an 8 right now, but I can go down to a 7, up to a 9. The width in the front is almost, let's see, actually it's 11/16 of an inch. Amy, you like that, sweetheart? You got it. You let me know what size you would like that to be. And this is another one I was thinking, I wouldn't mind having this. Size 8. Okay. Oh no, I only have the one. Oh, I'm sorry, Shell Bell. I only have the one, and I see Amy in. The largest you can make it, which would be a 9. If I go past a 9, you have very little overlap, and it doesn't look so great. Is a 9 okay? I'm sorry, Shell Bell. Oh, size 9. Okay, if a 9's okay, if you need it bigger than a 9, let me know, because I can look at it, but I don't want it to look weird. I don't want it to look off. Okay, I won't be relisting now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. So the other things I have tonight are, okay, all right, Amy, and I'll probably get it to a 9. And if I feel like I can go bigger, I will reach out to you. And you can, it's a cool ring. So cool. Okay, let's see. You did that. Okay. Now I'm going to show some of the thrifted things that really struck my fancy. This one is a useful item, a jewelry holder or order, a jewelry holder or organizer. I'm going to start this at $6. Okay, it is black. It's a true black. And the measurements are from here to here across 11.25 inches. And then your width, your height, 9 inches. Okay, there are little places where you can hang this on the wall. You could probably also hang it. I see Joanne in at 6, and this is a bid. You could hang it this way as well. You have 21 slots across here. You could put, they're a little bit too small. Maybe you could, let me see, could you hang a chain? Definitely can hang earrings from there. You can, if your earrings are on a card that have the lip, you can hang it there. I don't think it's going to work so great for chain, to be honest, but It is magnetic. So if your clasp is magnetic, it will stick. It actually sticks really, really strong. You have hooks on each side. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down low, 2 up here. So you have 9 hooks on this. And like I said, it is magnetic. So if you have magnetic jewelry, it will stick to it. Really cool piece. Cool way to organize your jewelry. You can hang rings from here. Hi, R&R. Welcome in. How are you? How are you? It's good to see you. I'm going to turn you blue. Thanks for being here. Turn you blue, turn you blue. There you are. Oh, and if you don't want to use it for jewelry, you could use it to hold mail. You could hang your keys, your watch. Maybe you take your jewelry off as you come in the door. I don't know, but you could do other things with this piece. But I see Joanne at 6, and I'm going to count this down to Joanne. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Joanne. And thank you, Joanne. That purchase helped out the thrift store that I buy from for the kids. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you. Then another really fun piece I found at the thrift was a tin. A rounded tin. I found it. It was very clean, but of course I cleaned it anyway. It is iced gingerbread cookies, round shape. The height is 5.5 inches tall, and then 4.25 this way. I'm going to start this at $6. Start this at $6. But in addition to that, it's embossed. You can see the design, the embossing. It's musical. The lid has a music box attached with screws. It works. I'm not going to do it for a long time. Very sweet. You could use this to hold. Barbara, I see you at 6, honey. So it sounds just as good with the lid on. You don't have to take the lid off to wind it up. Yeah, I bet they're out. I was trying to figure out the song. I knew it was a Christmas song, but it's so cool. But anyway, I see Barbara in at 6, and I'll start to count this down. If anybody else wants. Oh, it's not perfect. It's clean and everything. I was going to show you there is a little discoloration right there. I meant to say that sooner, Barbara. I'm sorry, honey, if that changes things. No problem. But it's so sweet. It could even like hold a Christmas tree. You could use it for that way. So I'm going to start counting this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is sold. Barbara for $6. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so this was Joanne. This is Barbara. Okay. Yay. Doilies. Okay, so I found some angel doilies. Excellent condition. Excellent condition. I don't know the age of these, but they're different colors. So I'm going to do the two white ones together. So they are the same. I'm going to call this a set of two. The color is white. There's the one. Here is the other one. And then I'll offer the off-white one separately, just because it's a different color and I don't want someone to take something they don't want. These are going to start for the set of two white color, $6. I will give you a measurement from one point to the other point going across, 8.25 inches. It's probably the same the other way. Oh, it's 8 inches. 8 inches is the height. So it's just slightly oblong. This is both of them. Slightly oblong. I see Barbara in at 6. They're very clean. They're very crisp. I'll pick up a doily as long as it's something that I really love. So there's that one. There's this one. The angel. I'm going to start counting this down to Sweet Barbara. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And these are sold to Barbara. Thank you so much. Yay! Okay, now the off-white doily. It's just a different color. Let's see if I can find something white to put behind it. My lined paper, I don't know if you can tell, it's just a really soft off-white or an antique white, an ecru color. Everything else on it would be the same. I'm going to start the off-white one at $3. $3 for the off-white one. And I bet you guys can't even tell the difference on this camera, but it is a little bit different in person, I promise you. So this one, $3 for a beautiful angel doily. If you set this, gosh, you could frame this. It's definitely frameable, but if you put it on a table, like a wood table, your angel would just pop right off of there for the off-white one. And I'm not seeing any interest, which is completely fine. This will be setting here if anyone comes in later and is interested in this one. Bruce is here. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you. And Dennis, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Hope all is well with you. Hope you didn't have any bad weather or anything. I know you're over on that side of the country. Glad you're here. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. Okay, here is. Okay, I have had the next item I have had for a while. No inspiration could come to me. I could not figure out what to do with these. Here they are. Okay, I do have 5 of these. New Jersey, yeah. Okay, so I do have 5 of these. They are thin but sturdy. They feel like stainless steel. They are highly magnetic. Okay. It's like really strong. You know, when I put those hooks on my refrigerator, there's like a coating on there that keeps it, but like when you put it on something like, okay, very magnetic. I have 5 of these, 5 of them. Let's give it a measurement. I'm going to do these for $2 each. If anybody has any ideas, maybe you have salt and pepper shakers. I don't know, maybe you want to craft with these. Would those sit in an easel? That is an excellent question. That is a really good question. They will, the handle keeps it from, it doesn't sit right this way, MJ, but it will sit this way absolutely lovely. So yes, and I do have 5 of them. They are $2 each. Yes. I'm glad that I had an easel on hand to do that with. I wish I could show it to you sitting on this table. Let me try. Look away if you get dizzy. Can you see that? There it is. That's what it looks like. Hope you can see that okay. Gina! Hi, Gina. How are you, sweetheart? You want all 5? MJ, you got it, sweetheart. Those are yours. Yay! Yeah, no inspiration was coming to me, and I've had these for well over a year, and it's just time to let them go, rehome them, let them go somewhere where somebody, and you know what? Look at that. MJ had, she's got something going on. Perfect. So thank you, sweetheart. Those are all yours. See? Been having to make a lot of decisions the last week, and I feel like some of them are good ones. I'm like, I have decision fatigue. Okay. All right, ready. Oh no, this goes up here. Now. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you're here. Gina, did you have any tough weather after you got off last night? Gina had a sale last night. Okay. All right. These are a very vintage. Let's see. Okay. These are not perfect condition. You can kind of see, but not real bad. Okay. You probably had definitely some high winds. You can kind of see the metal has different, like a discoloration on parts of it. It is gold tone, oval frames. They are Italian. I will show you the sticker. They are Italian, Art Nouveau style. The glass is domed, not beveled, domed, and I will show you. Here's the sticker in the back, made in Italy. And then it kind of has some different language there, probably French. I don't know, Italian, probably Italian. The size, 5.5. No. 8 inches, 5.5. Inside is 5.5, 3 3/4. And this does not sit in the easel. I actually did try one of these in the easel. The little things that stick down keep it from, it won't sit in the easel. I did try that one. So it will not go in the easel, but there is this little way to hang it. And before I tell you anything else, I do want you to know that the glass insert comes out very easily. So I'll show you the glass. It's not perfect. I mean, these are old, okay? You can't tell when it's inside of there, but see how that's domed? So cool. If you like old frames, Art Nouveau, if you like the oval shape, which is hard to find, I have 3 of these. Wanted to make sure that you could get the glass out of each one. They each have a different picture. I'm thinking most people would probably rather put their own picture in there. And there are 3. They're the same size. You do have to hang them. Okay, so I'm going to do these for $6. I have 3, but they're $6 each. If you're interested in these Art Nouveau frames, maybe you want to frame some buttons, maybe you want to frame some brooches. They are $6 each, and I have 3 available. They all have their sticker. They all have the domed glass. Again, these are old. They are not going to be perfect. But they're so cool. If you had an old-time photo to put in there, or some vintage brooches. Okay, Bruce, you take care as well. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. So, did you, Gina? Did you go? Cape Cod Avon. Interesting. Interesting. I love these frames. And that's why I grabbed them. And just thought I would offer them to you all before I do anything with them. They are $6 each. Of course you did. Oh, I'm glad. You had a great sale last night. One, Barbara, you want one? Do you have a preference onto which photo, which picture you like, honey? I have this picture. I have the Mona Lisa. Or I guess the building. The first one. Okay, you got it. You got it, Miss Barbara. You got it, you got it. And like I said, you have to, I do want to make sure that they would all come apart, that someone hadn't glued them, but, so you will have to find a way to keep that in there. That one is for Barbara. There's still 2 left. Thank you, thank you. You have a lot of wrapping to do, Miss Gina. These over here. Okay, so the next thing I have is a cup, a China cup. It's Noritake, Japan. I looked up the pattern name. It is Adela. Adela. What I didn't realize, and I know now, I thought I was getting a cup and saucer, but this is actually a bowl. And so when I did use Google Lens on this beautiful pattern, I realized that I didn't have. When I go back, I'm going to see if there is the actual saucer, but this pattern is beautiful. It's green and pink and yellow. Has a gold trim. If anybody's interested, I would start this at $5, but it would be the bowl, which I'll also show you. Noritake, Japan. My grandmother's China set is Noritake, and it's beautiful. I always gravitate. It cracks me up how whenever I see a pattern and I pick it up, if it's one that really strikes me, about 8 times out of 10, it's actually Noritake. Yeah, I mean, I would still use it, you know. It was just my mistake. They were sitting next to each other with, it was just one. And I also want to point out how this edge is not, okay, it's on purpose. How do I say it? It looks like little flower petals. See the little indents there? Those are not chips. The edge of this cup is I can't think of the word I want to say right now. Scalloped, scalloped. But it's ever so slightly. I don't think it would inhibit drinking from it. And the bowl is the same. It has the scalloped edge. This pattern is just, Sherry's here. Hi, Sherry. How are you, sweetheart? Hope all is good with you. I hope that you are safe and well. But anyway, if anyone's interested in this beautiful pattern, it is $5. And I understand if not, I would, like when you want to feel pretty, you know, you want to feel fancy, have some coffee or tea in that. Now, the next one, I'm sure he's doing good. Okay, the next cup and saucer is actually a true saucer. And it does have beautiful flowers on the inside. Here's your actual saucer. It's kind of a lilac and yellow flowers. You have your flowers on the inside and then on the outside. This one's going to start at $5 as well. Here's your name, Royal Albert. The flower is a Delphi. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Beautiful. It has gold trim. Like I said, though, it is a lilac color. Oh, I just think it's precious. I like little fancy things, you know, so you feel fancy. There's that. And no worries, I will enjoy these a little longer. Those. Okay, I'm going to show the buttons again. This is a jar of buttons that I picked up at the thrift. I'm going to start this at $12. Start at $12. I opened it to make sure that the lid, I did open this to make sure the lid opens and there's no bad smells, okay? Jason Adams taught us that if you store buttons together that don't go well together, you will get that odd smell. Nope. So I did want to make sure that I didn't have any bad smells from him. Okay, so this jar of buttons, this is heavy, and I'm going to start it at $12. But I want you to know I didn't take any buttons out. All the buttons that came in this are still in there. So if you'd like to look through buttons, I think there's a mix of vintage and maybe a little newer. Okay, Sherry, you do that, honey, whenever you can, and just let me know. Yeah, see that this one is, you can tell that one's old. Some of them still have their thread in there. But anyway, I will start this at $12. It does look cute. This looks like a cute display too. Had a pumpkin sitting on top of here. So there's that. And 2 tins of old buttons. And I was also going to say, if you don't want this jar, because it is heavy, I have some sturdy gallon bags, Ziploc gallon bags. I could dump this into the gallon bag and it would probably ship much, much better. So $12, MJ. $12 for this. There's some bottom 12. You want those? Okay. I'm going to start counting this down to MJ. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And these are sold to MJ. MJ, would you like the jar, honey, or do you want me to send them in just the Ziploc baggie? And thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. A little note on here. See what she tells me. Since I'm running out of shelf space, a baggie would be fine. Okay, you got it, honey. I will put them in a baggie. Probably double baggie that, and of course I'll do some bubble wrap just so that that bag doesn't break open. I don't think that would. I've had that happen with beads, but I think I'm a pretty good packer, right, Kathy? I always have to be careful with breakables around here because teenagers, you know, and I don't expect them to. Yes, Shellbell. I sure do, honey. I sure do. I sure do. Thanks, Kathy. Boy, I'll tell you. I hope this isn't a bad expression. Sometimes I feel like I tape them to high heaven. I tape those things. I don't want nothing to happen to it. I don't want you guys to open a box and have that experience, even though I do take responsibility. And I do pack it. Like I'm going to take responsibility. So yeah, I'm going to show this last thrifted item real quick, and then I'm going to show some pendants with the little birthstones on them. Okay, so this is an unusual piece. Let's see. Is that it? No. Okay, the color of this. Okay, this is very heavy, like you would think cast iron. An itinerary. I will, Shelbel. I'm going to explain them really, really well to you, sweetheart. Okay, so this is heavy like cast iron. It's a verdigris color. A verdigris color. I think it was meant to sit like this. And I think in here you're supposed to put like maybe a round gem, like it's a display for you to display. I think something round. I can kind of tell that the previous person had displayed something round here. Yes, I'm an overpacker. I don't want anybody. If you ever do receive something broken from me, please reach out to me. The experience I don't want you to have is a loss. I just don't want you to have that experience of, I got to contact her, and is she going to believe me? And no. I will take care of it one way or another. My love of flour and metals is why I picked this up. It is attached with a screw, and I can tighten that. This little fun, and I'm going to show you can hang this on the wall too. I'm going to start this at $6. There is a way, if your nail was sticking out about ½ of an inch, because these are not flat, you could hang this on the wall too, and it is just adorable. If you had a garden area, this could definitely go outside. It's also cute like this, so it sits on your table. Let's see if I have something flat I can put it on, because it isn't like flat back. It kind of sits up off of the, ground a little bit, but it's level. So if you were going to put like a round gemstone, you know how they have those like tiger's eye or amethyst or something, you can display that in there. So that would be $6. I am slow at the packing. I'm not gonna, I mean, you guys know sometimes it takes me a while, but no one's ever complained. So I think the greater good of it takes me a while. You should see what I do when I have a big order. I see Barbara in for 6. Thank you, Barbara. I get the big box out and I can't sit down and pack. I have to stand up and pack. You know, wrap the big things. And yes, yes, you could, Shelbell. You could. I'm going to count this down to Barbara. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I didn't give you a measurement. 7 inches tall, 3.5 inches wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Barbara. Thank you, sweet Barbara. For $6. Oh, I got to put that in. Sold. $6. Thank you, thank you. And some of you who have been getting the easels, you'll notice that I reinforced that box. I don't want those easels getting dented or anything. Those boxes that I used to reinforce it, the post office told me to throw them away, because when they went to Ground Advantage months and months ago, I don't use those boxes anymore. I tried to take them all back to the post office, and they told me to throw them away. And I'm like, I'll have to recycle or reuse these. I can't throw these away. So that's why I'm doing that. I'm using it to protect. When those run out, though, I won't do that anymore. But I'm just not going to throw them away. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's do some pendants with birthstones. Pendants with birthstones. And thank you, Charbel, for that request. If anybody else has a request for after this one, you're welcome to pop it in the chat. I'm already excited about making more chain. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, I still have my notes from last time too. So, the pendants. I hope this is what you were talking about. I'm going to give it number, oh, I better change the number. We're going to call this number 25. I have 5 of these left. This is the April sunflower. This was a hollow butter spreader that I flattened. I did do a short video on this. And I have added a teardrop Austrian crystal. This one is also showing a pearl. It's a faux pearl from Swarovski. The bail is stainless steel. Everything is wire wrapped on. And I do use ball pins because they're not scratchy. So each pendant you can have 1 or 2 birthstones. That price is $12. If you want just the pendant plain, it is $9. And if you would like a stainless steel ball chain added, 36 inches long, you can shorten it. That's 2 extra. So the April, I do have 2 more patterns to show, but we're going to give this one claim number 25. And then I would need to know which birthstones you want. And the teardrop, the little pearl, I can do that. I'm going to show you an example of that in an Austrian crystal too. So that one. And I have 5 of that one. Okay, so the next pattern is Magnolia. I'll give this a number. So Shell Bell wants number 25 in January and June. You got it. And let me show you, this is what it looks like. The little purple up there where the pearl was. It's also an Austrian crystal, but smaller. So Shell Bell, do you want the January to be the larger teardrop? Or do you want them both small? I can tell you for sure 2 teardrops looks very wonky. It just does not look good. Hi, Jessica. Welcome in, sweetheart. How are you? How you been? Okay. So the January should be the teardrop shape, and then June smaller. I hope you were well and safe, Jessica. I find myself saying that to everybody. Okay, I'm going to assume that the January is the larger teardrop, which will hang down a little lower, and the shorter one would be June. If you get your invoice and you want to change that, honey, just let me know. Okay, then I have number 26 is, yes, please. Okay, thank you, honey, for verifying that. I appreciate that. Then number 26 is a different pattern. It's going to be a little longer. It's Magnolia from 1951. These are pretty on both sides, but one side does look better because I do have to smooth out the drill hole. So I always put the crystals on the pretty side. This one is 2 1/4 inches long. So number 26, I have 3 of those. I have 3 of these. And the April pattern, I have been selling that for years and years on Etsy. I was actually going to look up, one thing Etsy does well is keep track of how many we sell things, not just for a year, but your entire career. And I was going to look up, I have sold a lot. So that's number 26. Same price, and you can get it with or without the chain. Oh, Joanne, these have 2 price points, sweetheart. If you want your pendant to have no birthstones, it would be $9. If you would like the birthstones, 2 birthstones on there, it would be $12. And then if you want a chain, the chains are always the same price. It's an add-on for $2. So there's that. Hope that answers your question. And then the third pattern, the third one is going to be claim number 27. I don't have this made up yet because I use pinch bales, and once they're pinched on, a change can be made. I do have to use a different bale. Okay, I see Shell Bell Clean, number 26. Okay, Shell Bell. Number 26. You want May and July. You got it. And it doesn't matter. Okay. You got it, sweetheart. Thank you. And then I see Joanne with like number 26. November. No November stone, no chain. Okay. So read carefully. Thank you, Joanne, and thank you, Shell Bell. Yes, number 26 is Magnolia 1951. Yes, and you want chains for both. Shout out. I'm going to read this again real fast. Chain, chain. And Joanne's is November. So what I've been doing, and this is going to be beautiful, I love the November stone with the pearl. What I've been doing, if it's okay with you, is I would do a November teardrop and then a little pearl up at the top. And I love citrine mixed with pearl. That's like one of my favorite combinations. If that's okay with you. If you don't like it, okay. I love that combination. Love it. Okay. There's that. I got this. Okay. There's one more magnolia left. One more magnolia, which was the 26. The third and final pattern in the birthstone pendants is going to be number 27. Thank you, Shelbell. I get great feedback on these for sure whenever I can find the hollow knives. Not every knife will hammer flat, and not everyone is pretty enough. Okay, so this pattern is from 1953. I do have, I'm going to say, to be safe, I'm going to say I have 6 of these. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I appreciate you, honey. Here's what the pattern looks like. Now, I haven't added anything yet. Jubilee from 1953. It is ready to go. It's smooth, and I have the hole there, so I can add the bail and the birthstones. I can't remember if I said 6, because I know I have some behind me. I have 3 right here, so I'm going to say safely that I have 6 of these. I probably have more, but I will say 6. Clean number 27, and the pattern name is Jubilee from 1953. This is the front side. This is the better looking side. Yes, Joanne, pearl is June, but June is also alexandrite, which is a lighter purple than amethyst. So like in crystal world, and I'm using Austrian crystals, I do use the lighter purple. Some people, if you tell me that you would prefer the pearl, I can definitely use pearl in place of the alexandrite color. Oh, so does the pearl work for you then, Joanne? Okay, yep. Those are interchangeable. In birthstone world, here's just a little thing that how I do it, and I think this is correct. I'm open to being corrected on this. You have your crystals, like your no, that probably wouldn't be right. I've always thought of it as crystal colors were separate from gemstones. And in crystal colors, I guess the crystal colors are the color of the gemstone. But then I've always thought gemstones were different because like turquoise is, I think it's December, but you also have your crystal color. And then purple has the alexandrite and pearl for June. I know that every month has a gemstone as well as the crystal color, but anyway, I didn't think that through before speaking that out loud. Oh, too many words. So this is the final one, number 27 in the Jubilee. And if you need these sometime in the future, I do have them. These make excellent gifts. You don't need to know somebody's ring size to gift one of these to somebody. So, okay, there is that. This tray. Those were all of the things. I can use citrine, topaz, or smoky topaz for my birthday. Okay, Joanne. And I know for March, which is mine, the aquamarine, I sometimes pretend turquoise is my birthstone. I can't show you where I just, in my mind, it's the right color, so I'm going to go with it. And I know this is not like a lot of items. Last week's packing took me longer. Um, I did a lot of like helping my friends on their channels. Just to be honest, there was definitely some time I was doing some things on some other channels, and making the necklaces. So Alexandrite, pearl, and moonstone. Yes. And moonstone. See, there is, Shell Bell. See, there is more than one for each month. The moonstone. And I know turquoise is for one of them. And there's different kinds of jaspers and different stones for each month. That would be a fun project for me to come up with that someday, since I am starting to work with like what is anyway, I should look it up before I speak further on it. I am open to requests of anything you've seen in the past. Otherwise, I'm going to do whatever I said I was going to. Order more of the pebble stones, and then tomorrow I'll be invoicing. Kind of see how things go with how fast I get things shipped, get my car fixed. But one of these times, I'm either going to do 2 weeks in a row, or I'm going to go the long stretch of 3 weeks, so that I can do. I want to do a sale on the Friday after Thanksgiving. A thankful for you, a second annual thankful for you, and start it earlier and just go as long as I can. But I really do think this week I'm going to be working on the gemstone necklaces, different variations for you guys. If you have any gemstones that you'd like to see me put in a chain, you're welcome to pop that in a chat or send an email. If you guys have any questions for me, I really can't express enough how much I appreciate y'all coming here time after time, and how kind you are to me, how patient you are to me. You mean a lot to me, and I miss you truly. I love you guys. I pray for y'all, and for the folks who couldn't be here today, like my heart goes out to you, because I know you don't have power, among other things. So prayers for all the people in the path of that horrible hurricane. So, okay, I'm not seeing anything else in the chat. I will communicate with you guys, though, through videos or posts or shorts as to what I do decide to do. So thank you so much. Yes, Joanne. And Joanne's a prayer warrior. I love you. I miss you. Thank you so, so much. And bye for now. I'll see you in the chats.